There are a lot of questions this morning about how something like this could happen. Joining us now is Robert Sumwalt. He's a former chair of the NTSB and a CBS News transportation safety expert. Bob, it's good to see you, but terrible circumstances to be chatting this morning. So when you're coming down a runway like this pilot or these pilots, trying to make sure that you get everybody to safely, and you see something in front of your path, is there anything at all the pilots could have done to prevent this?
Well, certainly the NTSB will be looking at that. And good morning, Glad. The NTSB will look at that. Usually pilots, you can apply brakes, you can apply thrust reversers, but if you don't have enough distance, there's not a lot that you can do.
And so you've got these pilots that are coming down the runway. You've got this truck operator in the middle of the road. Are you just trained to listen to what the air traffic controller is telling you to do? Because someone's going to wonder, could the pilot or could the truck operator have seen the aircraft?
Well, that's certainly what the NTSB is going to want to look at. They're going to want to see who could see who and when. And really, this accident is going to boil down to a couple of things: coordination and communication. Was there adequate coordination within the air traffic control tower cab? And was there adequate communications between all parties involved?
Bob, I know that you have landed at LaGuardia. You're familiar with it. I'm wondering what you could tell us about that. And I keep thinking about this air traffic controller who was on duty by himself, dealing with a lot of things. What is typical in staffing at an airport this size? And how big of a role do you think staffing will play in this particular accident?
Well, great questions, Gayle. Certainly the NTSB is going to want to sort through all of that to see. We've heard rumors that there's one controller on duty. I'd be very skeptical if that's actually true, but the NTSB will certainly look at the staffing model, see what was going on within the tower, and try and figure all this out.
Bob, speaking of the NTSB, what does the investigation look like from here, and how long do you believe it will take?
NTSB is going to have a lot to go on. They're going to have air traffic control tapes, radar tape, cockpit voice recorder from the airplane. They'll have witness interviews. They'll interview the controllers. So they'll have a lot to be able to go on. As far as the length of time, remember that January of last year we had a mid-air collision. The NTSB wrapped up that investigation in 1 year. So generally, I think they'll be able to get this one done between 12 and 18 months.
All right, Robert, we thank you for your time this morning. Our hearts go out to everybody involved in this accident this morning. It's still hard to process. Thank you.